to fire sale game.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball next on the show.
Jack Flaherty started. He was involved in the trade that I did when I sent NOLAN Arenado over to the Cardinals. And I sent
Jack Flaherty gets the start for Colorado in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Coming to the plate now, Starling Marte. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The right fielder, Starling Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on down the line. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get him into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
We're not straight for this video. They're trying to face King with some. I got a Yeti mic here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. These Rockies guys, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Now this rolls all the way to the wall.
Get it in.
And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Ketel Marte is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. The numbers, 282 to start play, 15 long balls, and an even 40 RBIs. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Daniel Hasten behind the plate.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
So I do miss Arenado. He's my favorite player
from the stretch. Fouled away.
You know, want to trade him away because he traded the Cardinals.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third.
Cool. Don't throw it in with the emergency.
And the run is in to score from third.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in now, David Peralta, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story.
But I didn't want to get my game a little more competitive when I first started this game. Like, I think I was like 20.
First pitch on its way.
So I switched up.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Slider, ball, 2 strikes. Let's try to catch this inside corner here.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. In his career against this pitcher, he's got a 3-for-5 line. 2 out, nobody on.
2-seamer.
And he fouls this one off.
You know, I pick a location, but they don't always necessarily put it in that exact location, especially depending on how good or bad the pitcher is. Like the last game I played, it was the number 5 pitcher rotation, which is
and it's fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Dahl. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the D-backs 2 and the Rockies nothing.
6-2 is when we got 3 or 4 home runs. So we'll see how we do.
Luke Weaver, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Yasiel Puig is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
Everybody might sit there and watch videos all day, so if you like me, go ahead and subscribe to the channel.
Now the pitch.
Oh, nice pitch.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
Saw it, jumped on it. And I saw the location.
1-1. Popped him up. Ahmed is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
I do have this batting set a little bit easier, so you'll notice all you do is bat, but I'm not locating.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings.
15 games ago or something, and Aaron Nola, I think for the Phillies, pitched it.
Now here's the pitch.
Against the Rockies, because I couldn't.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
So right now, so I just got it back to set to where I just push the button.
1 out, nobody on.
Location of the ball, the strikes at the ball. Computer will do that for me.
A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Chris Owens, man, you're struggling. 134.
Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Ahmed takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Digging in, David Dahl. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2.
Maybe no. Come on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. A full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound, trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2, and now he's worked the count back full. Still one pitch away from sitting in the dugout.
Line to the right side, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 2-0.
Yeah. So early. So early.
Stepping up now, Christian Walker. He went deep in the contest last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Down and away. And just up and away. I don't know. I'm glad it does that. You know, the pitch is not perfect. So it kind of gives me
and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Down in for a more realistic feel than batting. Right now, more feeling.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Count even at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
Leaderboards for online gameplay for this game.
Hit out towards second.
Oh.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
And I traded Garrett Hampson away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Stephen Vogt stands in as he looks at a called strike. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Probably at the end of this season, this 162-game season.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Fouled off.
But hopefully at the end of this 162-game series, I probably won't even have anybody in the Rockies.
Ready with the 0-2. Walker on at first, nobody out.
And right now, John Gray and
neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Or, well, injured reserve. Injured list or something. Been a baseball fan. It's been
here comes another 0-2.
15 years or longer than watching baseball, but now it's the injured list. It's injured reserve in football. I guess they do. You ought to look at that. Watch not exactly what the list is. I think it's injured reserve and the injured list.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Best players in his team.
He's set. Here it comes. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hitting with an 0-2 slider.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Luke Weaver is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
This fastball by the pitcher, hopefully.
0-2, here it comes. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Arizona, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
So we've been snowed in for a week now. I live down south, and we're not used to all this stuff. So I haven't been able to get out and get a haircut for a week, and I'm about 2 months.
Digging in, Trevor Story first at-bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
He decided to go to the Cardinals. I decided to try Keep it there. Oh,
That evens it up 1-1.
Coach Story's a beast.
Up high, 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Matt Carpenter is on deck. Now here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Matt Carpenter is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I'm still irritated about that. That ball was 3 feet
Facing
outside.
right-handed pitching so far this season, Carpenter is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting
Bud Black. Oh.
average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And he'll scramble back to first safely. Well,
Well,
when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel
Why is it doing that?
confident.
Jesus Aguilar swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Set to deliver the 0-1 to the left side, but it's well foul.
Carpenter's not a threat to steal.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 5 homers and 15 RBIs. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1, and he lays off for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away.
I'm trying to entertain for 9 innings, but I don't know how much I can talk and entertain it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Colorado. They trail things here 2-0.
Entertainment, maybe. You can fall on this journey here. Watching the Rockies.
Back now in Denver, home of the Rockies, who have certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Well, lead off.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Slider.
From the stretch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ketel Marte comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Into the box, David Peralta, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
5 or 6 runs. It's top of my rotation.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Yeah, thank you.
The 2-1 home.
Count for 3-1.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
First offering on its way. Eduardo Escobar is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. At the plate, Christian Walker. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
2 out here and a runner at second. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the
get some runs right here.
Settling in now, Daniel Haston. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Strike. You called strikeout. Or story.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. The pitcher, Jack Flaherty, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Weaver is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the right fielder, Yasiel
Into the box, Yasiel Puig. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The center fielder, number 12.
Here's Chris Owings now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Runner goes. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, that's ball 3. The Diamondbacks right now would welcome a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or he's going to drive the ball the other way?
And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Ildemaro Vargas batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
He's giving up a couple of triples.
And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Luke Weaver. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this third.
Hits.
So striding in, David Dahl hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Pitch on the way. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
I can't get me every time. Not a good changeup at all.
Right side and right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Now that's the shortstop,
Trevor Story steps in now, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
You know, I could have had Trevor Story on, and I feel like I could have probably tied the game. It would have been 2-2. Instead of
now the pitch.
I'm still irritated about it, and not
a little bit outside. 2-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ball game for the Rockies thus far.
Good.
To 2-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
But if it's a good changeup down the middle, and I'm way out front.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's Starling Marte. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So now to the plate, Nick Ahmed. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. In the air, down the line in left. Gall's in pursuit, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with
1-2 runs.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Change up just off the Black, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now a big fastball that is well behind it with the swing.
45 home runs 2 years ago.
High in the air down the right field line. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kike Hernandez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hernandez has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the catcher, Daniel.
Riding in once again, Daniel Haston. First offering on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue.
Let's see here.
Tyler Naquin will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Big spot, base hit.
Liner towards second. In there, a base hit.
Some started.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going.
Ready once again, Yasiel Puig. No hits to this point. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They're down 4-0. Jairo Diaz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Way to get those.
Number 37, Jairo Diaz.
Ready for another shot now, Eduardo Escobar. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, as the Diamondbacks have extended their lead now 5-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? It's a bomb. Hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now it's 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And right into the shift. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Haston corrals it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Let's not figure out how to get the ball.
Now in the box, Eduardo Vargas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Then I'm probably not going to get.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. One 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Now at the plate, Luke Weaver. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Let's just get fast, get warmed up.
But the D-backs tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Rockies nothing. Digging in, Chris Owings. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
1-1.
This inning right here, I've got to score for 3 or 4, tie the game, maybe. Got to do something this inning.
2-1.
I mean, I got 2, 3, and 4 coming up. Gotta get on base, just get some runs, get to something, right? This inning.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Vargas backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
At the plate, David Dahl. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Left side, but well foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
A ball and 2 strikes.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So instead of leading off the following inning, Matt Carpenter bats next with 2 away.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice. He was able to get a single.
Runners on the move for second. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Line drive, base hit to right. Story rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's a 5-1 ball game.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, Dero. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game. Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Corbin Martin takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
26 and 10. Let's see for fastball, curve, change, fastball, 4-seamer. 4-seamer, 2-seam, change up, curves.
At the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
Ready with the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0. He is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the run will score from second here to make this a 5-2 ball game.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
the box, Kike Hernandez, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases.
Go!
The relay and a leap, but it's fired right over his head. Chalked that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there.
And he hangs out the window, starts going back to second. I don't know, I can't research it.
At the plate, Daniel Haston, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Martin, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Hits are even at 7 apiece.
Base hit from you.
Check swing here and a little looper. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as this side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits here, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. We're through 6 full. D-backs out in front, 5-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Starling Marte.
Let's get out of this inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Definitely for sure.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got 1 more.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing.
She risked it from pitch out. Is he going?
Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Slider.
In now, Nick Ahmed. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball just inside.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ketel Marte is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Somebody else warming up that bullpen, though.
(5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
3 balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. One there to Aguilar for the double play.
Yes.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Exactly. Good play. Flip to second. Over to first. 2.
So a runner at third. 2 men are out. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta.
Man on third. Escobar's after him. Put this guy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he fouls this one off.
It's not the location I would put in. But anyway. So just go fishing for this one. Let's get out of this.
Ready on 0-2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Fishing here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're still out in front, 5-2.
3 innings. 2 this inning, claw back. Let's see, Blade, Walters, Joyce, Welker. Welker's been swinging a hot bat. Go with Blade, though. I like him.
J.J. Bleday is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Lefty here. Fastball, curve, changeup.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he chased it in the dirt.
Go. Get first.
Boat's got it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Just missed it.
That's wide, 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on, missed, 2-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Well-timed run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Why is it doing that?
And it's fouled away.
Why is the controller doing that?
And there he goes.
Why is it doing
Toward
that?
second, lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Sitting in the original PlayStation.
The center fielder, number 12.
Into the box now, Chris Owings.
We need you to do something. That's 0-3 today.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peralta's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, David.
Striding in for the Rockies, David Dahl. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw.
I'm not sure what in the world is going on with this.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Very, very frustrating for it to do that. It's when I push the square button too hard.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The count now at 2-2.
Charging me.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Just lock me up, didn't he swing? It's trash. Trash.
Brian Shaw has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Shaw was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th. And he's safe. Got to get close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So coming to the plate, Stephen Vogt. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Fouled off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Story scoops it up. He'll go to the bag for 1, and he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
So striding forward now, Ildemaro Vargas. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
There are a couple points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Grounded to third. This could be 2.
Oh, it.
There's 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Cole Calhoun will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 56.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is Stephon Crichton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Trevor Story.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Don't swing at that crap.
A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly, and there's one away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. It would have been a different story if he did.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away.
Let's go back. It's trash.
Here's the 0-1. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it now is Marte to pull it in for route number 2. Stepping into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Ahmed has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They still trail here. It's 6-2. All set to start the. James Pazos enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to.
Number 47.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Aguilar is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the shortstop.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. And they start him out away with a cold strike. 1 out, nobody on.
He's got a great seat.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
Ball's jumping out of the park for the Diamondbacks.
A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, and the lead is now 7-2.
Yeah. Well, if you stuck around this far.
Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Into the box now, David Peralta. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The third baseman, number 5.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. David Peralta goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Eduardo Escobar is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2 on the count.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Diamondbacks.
No, I can't.
Ready for another chance? Kike Hernandez is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Good ball, 3. Come on.
2-1. Here it is.
Slider right in there.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Now to the plate, Daniel Haston.
Daniel Haston.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
It's not.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Number 79, Colton Welker.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pitch popped up. Escobar calls for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Arizona jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luke Weaver earns his 8th victory of the season. Jack Flaherty takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Wall. So, and I've got the Elgato game capture playing on this computer in front of me that I'm looking at right now. And then the camera. Welcome to Fire Sale Gaming, powered up by firesalegames.com. So just shop our website, firesalegames.com, and get you a fire sale of a deal on some video games.
We also got some books, DVDs, CDs, whatever you want. FireSaleGames.com.
We about to turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on.